Okay, JT and Joe, join me after today's heavy loss at home. What are your thoughts, guys?
Bit like Groundhog Day. Again, the game's over and done with at half time, which is really disappointing. We get done in behind way too easy, and then we don't do anything about it, and they see that and they seize on that, and it's credit to them. They were, when the ball goes out to the wide players today, I thought they had some good players in their front line, and they were good at what they did. They were effective at what they did, and the problem for us is that it was, I wouldn't say it's predictable, but they were repeating what they were doing, and we didn't solve any problems. And like we said to the boys there, is that it goes 1, it goes 2, it goes 3 again in 10 minutes, and then it's a completely different game. And we're really disappointed because every time we feel like we turned a corner, some problems from previous games, maybe start of the season, sort of rear their head really. And I think that we've got to try and get a bit of consistency, and how we do that will be something that we talk about in the next few days. But I think that, again, we've got to just try and take the bits that we're working on and learning, and collect them and have them in our toolbox, and then have the players that are brave enough and bold enough to make those decisions and implement them. And just really disappointing. Again, defensively we were shocking. Again, James said it in the change room after, the quality of our defending in our box was grassroots, really. So we have to address it Monday night. We have to address it.
JT, I was going to say about, obviously we conceded early goals again at home. Our home record isn't brilliant this season so far. We've done really well away, but what do you think?
Look, it's just, we can't keep going back to the same. What we're not going to do, and we said to the players, we won't make excuses with the age of the squad and the age of the players. They're the players we've selected. They're the players that are on the pitch, and they've got to work it out. And like Joe said, it's just frustrating. We're conceding the same goals. I think anyone comes to watch us, they just look at it and go, right, that's what you need to do. And then what you'd like to see is a response to they can go, right, okay, they can't score against us like that, so they're going to have to come up with plan B. But at the moment, everyone's plan A works against us, which is what's really frustrating. I think what we won't do is go away from what our philosophy is and what our principles are, and we're still going to try and play, and we're going to bring players in that can play football. But for me, it's about having footballers that have a bit of bite, a bit of grittiness, a bit of desire to want to make tackles. I thought, Cam Cook today notably was excellent, who's a footballer, but he's got that desire and character about him that wants to win games of football by doing things the right way. Max Rosno, who stepped into midfield today, I thought he was outstanding, with the ball, without the ball. And we let players like that down, unfortunately, today with some of the performances and some of the goals we can see, because I don't think the hard work we put in on the training pitch doesn't warrant a 5-2 loss. Like Joe said, Waltham Abbey, fair play to them, well done, wish them well. They've got some good players, but we've given them 5 goals today in our book, and that's an easy thing to say after a game, but I just think we're giving teams goals where, and Joe, we just talked about, we have to work for our goals, we have to work for them, and we just give teams 3s and 4s at the moment, which is slightly worrying. But again, it's good that we're in 2 days. We've got a game Tuesday, and I've said it before, we put rights to wrong, and we go again Tuesday and try and put a positive performance.
Joe, I'm just going to say we created a few chances second half. Obviously, Cam's hit the post early on in the second half.
Yeah, it's another game, James, where if it's 2-0 at half time, I think we come out with a real chance, because we know we'll play better. We always know we'll create chances. We've got good footballers. We can. Again, we have most of the ball today. Probably first half, second half. Some of the combination play in midfield areas is good, but it counts for nothing if you're giving teams a 3-goal head start. So, again, 4 goals, 5 goals, whatever it is. So our attacking play at times was okay. We still, I think, I don't think necessarily we're still short of number 9. I think we know that we didn't really ask them too many questions from that point of view. But some of the boys in midfield, again, playing through 1 and 2 touch. Cam Cook looks in more and more a goal threat as the season goes on, which we've asked him to do. Fantastic. But we have to just sometimes go, we're not playing well, we're not defending well, we have to just be a little bit more solid and give ourselves 10 minutes to negotiate and navigate difficult periods of games, to make them have to work, to get numbers behind the ball, to be compact, to make good decisions, to then be able to address it. And then when we do improve, we're still in the game. And we just fucking, again, pardon my language, we just sink a little bit at times. We just sink.
Fine, by the way.
We just sink, But look, like James said, we'll the inconsistency,
we have a bad game, we come back, we work really hard in training. You get to Thursday in training, then you think, brilliant. I tell you what, they've took that on board. We're going to be a lot better, and then evidently we are. And then we go, right, let's just keep where we're going. We stay on track a little bit, you know, build that momentum, and then it's like, you know, and then the loss comes and stuff. So
I'm not at the point where I'll take a 0-0 draw yet. I know we win or lose at the moment, but I'm not at the point where I'll take a 0-0 draw. But we're not far away from going, do you know what, let's grind something out, let's grind a point out or grind a performance out where it's not all about being the better team with the ball. And you know, it's not for the want of trying. It's not for the want of trying. You know, there's a constant message from us. You know, yes, be better with the ball, but you got to do the ugly stuff as well. And we don't do that at the moment. So.
Right, guys, thanks very much.
Cheers, James. Thank you.